This tool literally just came out like today, and you can get it by going to claude.ai/design. It's not even out on the app yet, but this is going to completely replace Canva. And I just dropped in my website in here, and it literally just created this whole brand guide for me to use for whatever I want, like even down to like colors and all kinds of stuff, buttons and all this stuff. And then I can say, okay, yeah, it looks good. Okay, yeah, those are my colors. I don't know. I don't really, it's a little too many colors, to be honest. A little too much variety in color, to be honest. I feel like these always look just super different from everything else. Boom. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. And so, again, to set this up, guys, you go to claude.ai/design, and literally you're just gonna log in to your Claude account, to your Anthropic account. You'll go in here, and then there is like kind of a bunch of ways to learn about this. They kind of tell you, like, you pick kind of some stuff, and then they tell you, okay, based on that, like, what are you going to use it for? But you can use this for a lot. You can use it for wireframes, slide decks, all kinds of stuff. Like, this literally is going to replace Canva, which is absolutely insane. So you got slides, you can bring your context. And again, this is the first time I'm seeing this. This literally just came out. So I'm literally seeing this right as you guys are. We are figuring this out together, but it is just really cool. So going back to here, I was just kind of, so you can go through here. You could kind of, I'm just gonna say, looks good for everything. I mean, this really all is pretty much from the website, and I like all of this. But yeah, that's super great. So then you could go through each one, and then you can hit export. You can do download project as a zip. You can do kind of all of these, but it's pretty cool. Again, so to create this, you're going to go to Design Systems, and then you're going to hit Create, and you're going to be able to drop in either the GitHub repo to the website that you built. So if you built your website with Claude Code, which is super cool, then you're going to have a GitHub repo, especially if you built it the way I showed you guys how to build it on Vercel. Then that GitHub repo, you can just drop in right here and add it. And that's what I did when I connected it to the Living in St. Pete design system. And then, so to get out of here, kind of once you're in here, you can see your assets. You can kind of go to new sketch if you have something new to design. You guys, let's just jump right in and start with creating a slide deck. So I've loaded up my design system. I got my design system right here. And for this, I'm just going to call this my relocation PDF guide or something. Or maybe I'll just call it relocation guide. And I'm going to hit create. And it's going to kind of pull up this thing here, which I haven't really done this, you guys, but this is already connected to my GitHub. So I'm hoping that it can just look at the content on my website and come up with this. So let's try doing this. Looking at my website and the contents on my website, I want you to create a slide deck that will function as a visual relocation guide that is kind of based on all the content that you kind of already see on my website. Create a guide from that for relocation buyers. Show them the step-by-step process in a way that is easy and that is shown in the stories in my blogs and on the posts in my website. And guys, really, I'm hoping here that because it is attached to that GitHub repo, it will be able to read kind of all this stuff that I have on there about the website, all the blogs and stuff. And so this is kind of what's cool about it is, so oftentimes with design, it can be really hard to just know like what you want, and like you want to brainstorm, but you really can't think of anything. You go to Pinterest and you kind of look at stuff, and really when you look to a designer, you really look to them for kind of like helping you with kind of brainstorming and ideas like that. And so unless you know how to prompt Claude to do that, it's really hard to get that. And what I love about this is that they kind of integrate that within here. And so they ask you a lot of questions. Okay, how long should the deck be? So let's just say it's long, like 15 to 25 minutes. Let's say short for this video because I don't want to wait 15, 20 minutes. How will the deck be used? Self-serve PDF. I send 2 leads after strategy call. So just notice how easy this makes it, guys. And this is why I really think that you guys should get started with Claude today, because really he just asks you questions and you just respond and he will guide you through the thing. What's the core narrative? Pick the one that fits best. The 3-step process, strategy call, relocation timeline, months out, moved in, neighborhood first guide. I say a full relocation time, man. Maybe myth busting, because this is like high value to like everybody, I feel like. What sections do you want to include? Full relocation timeline, flood zones, hurricanes, cost of living, free tools, discovery trip, buying site closing, client stories for sure, FAQ for sure, next steps for sure. Dang, dude. I mean, I can't include everything. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna say client stories, discovery trips, free tools, flood zones and insurance, and the relocation timeline really is the most important. How deep on neighborhoods? Skip neighborhoods, honestly. For imagery, use warm placeholder blocks. I'll swap photos. I like that because sometimes I just hate the AI photos and it's just a waste of credits and a waste of tokens. If you want to really talk about a waste of AI consumption, that's what I think it is you see all these images that get generated, nobody uses them. Pull any images from design system. Yeah, just do the placeholders for now. I'll just do that for me. Okay, editorial, magazine-like, practical guidey, more info per slide, checklist, timelines, a mix. Let me see, guys. Mix, maybe, yeah, mix. Yep. Anyhow, for the sake of this video, obviously I would spend more time, but I know that retention is important, so I don't want to waste a bunch of time either, just spending a lot of time on this. I know this video could very easily go to hours long, but I do want to show you guys just kind of like a real life use case. So while that's generating, I'm just going to wait. Okay, boom. So it has finished generating, and guys, this is what I mean. You see, this would have just been annoying to make because, and all I need is something that's on brand. Holy crap, the logo is crazy. And so this, for me, honestly, perfect. Like, this didn't take any effort at time. AI is finally getting to that point where it actually saves us time because, honestly, this is decent for just a quick guide. Like, honestly, to get AI to do stuff design-wise on brand historically has just been incredibly hard. And so from here, if you want to export it, you can just export it as a PDF. You can send it to Canva to do further work. You can hand it off to Claude Code. They really give you a lot of options. But yeah, guys, the new Canva, I think, is here for sure. Another just absolutely insane use case with this is you can use this to replace Stitch, which I just made a whole video on how you should use Google Stitch for design, which I still think is a good idea just to have some variation, maybe even trying the two. But this is Anthropic, the company that owns Claude's play at taking kind of that. They have been historically horrible at design. And so, ChatGPT, all the other models, Gemini have been better at design. And this is Anthropic's play at getting better with it. And I think it is a good play because of just the functionality with it and the fact that you can easily turn this into a deployable website easily is pretty dang big. And so the idea I had here was like, hey man, what if there was like a dedicated website for a neighborhood that was just super interactive? It had the HOA rules on it, like, and then you could, like, people could ask even the chatbot, like, hey, are cats allowed here? What are the exact rules when it comes to parking on the street after hours or something like that? but then also like a map and then a blog with nearby events. You could even embed a calendar, have people sign up to get that calendar on their Google Calendar, which is great because you definitely want these to function as lead magnets. Then obviously you'd put like, something else there, but you could do all kinds of stuff with this idea here. And obviously it's just designed the one page. And so you would go on designing within here and then take from here, go to Claude Code and then Claude Code to Vercel. But point being, guys, this is massive opportunity for agents. Like when I'm saying that the opportunity to be innovative is never like it's been before, and AI is just so incredibly powering in that regard, is in these areas. Like if you have unique ideas, like, oh my God, what if I had an app that did that? Like legitimately, what if you did have an app that did that? Like why not make it? Because as AI is progressing, it's getting easier and easier to do things. And I think the opportunity for realtors is to understand the pain points that buyers and sellers go through, even within our hyper local market, and to create tools that are super valuable to those specific people. Then that's how you get leads, guys. That's it. That's leads 101. Simple. If I understand correctly, via all these books and AI connected to these books, that is what I understand. Now, if you don't have, like, maybe you want to make something that's not your brand, I went on to Dribble. I took this social media screenshot that I liked. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I went in here. And I said, I want you to create a standalone. Oh, wait, no, that was different. I went in here. I said, create a buyer relocation guide that is branded according to the screenshot from my social media post. I want it as a 10-post carousel. And it made this instantly according to that brand, and I feel like it did a really good job at actually implementing that screenshot right there. If you are thinking, you know what, Aaron, this is awesome, but setting this up looks complicated, or you might be like, I don't even want to set this up, but I would like you to use this to build my website, then reach out to me. I'll put my email on the screen, whether it's guiding you through setting this up, answering questions, doing any of that, or whether it's creating any of these tools for you. I would love to do that to give you that edge maybe a little bit earlier. Let me know. I will put my email up on the screen so you can email me and we can get on Zoom, talk about what you're kind of thinking, and see if that is something that would. Anyhow, that is it for this video. Hope that was helpful, and we will see you probably tomorrow or something. I'm trying to make more of these every day, but again, let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. Do you like it? What do you want to see more of? More Claude Code, more Claude Co-work? Let me know, because I really don't know what kind of the general landscape is out there with realtors and AI. And so I'm leaning on your guys' judgment for that one.